Hello, how's it going everybody? In this video, we are going to create listings on eBay. So we haven't made a video for a while, so now I'm back and I'm really excited to show you some of my new analysis and show you how to create listings for some of if you are new to dropshipping. We'll go over through some details and I'll show you some of the best techniques and tips and tricks that I use when I create listings. So here it's asking me to log in, which I'll do in just a second. Alright, so we're just logged in. So notice one of the best things when you start dropshipping is to analyze the market. Find out what are some best selling products on eBay, on AliExpress, wherever you can find. So only then we start listing them. So to start creating a listing, go to the listings. Now this is a new interface that I'm using right now. This is called Seller Hub. You can use the standard interface if you like, but I'll go with this. Let's click on create listing. So recently I was looking for some protective screen glasses for Google Pixel devices. So I was looking for it on eBay, which I didn't found. Then I switched to the AliExpress and I found some great deals. So that's when I decided to order some protective glass, tempered glass for Pixel devices. So let me find the page that I'm talking about, and I'll also put the link in the description of this video so you can check out yourself. Okay, so here we are. As you can see here on the top left corner, we can see the rating of the seller. This indicator is very important, by the way. This is the very first thing that you take a look at, and this is the number of followers. And when you hover over a mouse over here, you can see how long this seller has been operating in AliExpress. 2 years, almost 3 years. That's a good indicator. So we are pretty much good to go with this seller. So let's now switch back to eBay and create a listing. Now when you first enter a title, a list of suggested categories will pop up, and here you can see now this category is this matches for our product, so we are going to choose this one. Now here it's suggesting me if I want to use one of this template, which I won't. I'll create my own listing by clicking on this link. Now notice also that here we have a listing for this product. Now each time when you create a new listing, make sure you come up with this with your own title. That's very important. This is the very first thing that a potential customer will see. This is the first information, the first title that they'll see. You want to make sure that this is attractive. Now what I'll do with this is I'll type 2-pack Google Pixel. I'll move Google Pixel from here to here. Google Pixel glass, also the glass, protective glass, just like so. Just play around with the title and you'll come up with something better. Now here it's saying that we still have 7 characters to use. Now I'll choose something like quality or use something like best. Okay, so let's scroll down a little bit. Here we can see, now we'll come back to the variations, but now let's first take a look at the condition, which is of course new. And here we can select attributes from this list. Now here I'll click on screen protector and anti-scratch, also tempered glass. Now the more you add these attributes, the better the eBay will index this product. Now let's also put this clear. Let's choose this attribute as well because the color is clear, it's transparent. Now let's also use something like this, transparent. Now you're pretty much welcome to copy to find any matching attribute if you like, but I'll continue from here. So let's switch back to AliExpress and copy the description of this product. I'll hold down Shift and select all of the description and paste it right here. Now then I'll switch to the advanced editing and select all of the content and center it just like so. Now let's take a look at the price of this product. Now when you click on each item, on each variant, on each variation, the price sometimes varies, the price changes, but right now for this product the price is the same across every variation. Now the price that I'll choose is, let's also change the quantity, and the price that I'll use is 7.99, which is a good thing. We can of course change it later if we want. Now let's come down to the shipping methods. Here we have two options, which is domestic shipping and international shipping. Now for now let's leave these options as they are, and let's take a look at the item location. Now this is currently set to Grozny, which is where I'm located right now, but we'll choose China. Just click a couple of times the letter C and you'll be taken to the China. And then let's also specify a city. Now you can specify any Chinese city such as Hong Kong or Shanghai or whatever. Now let's specify Hong Kong. And also very important, here we can create a list of countries that we don't want to ship to, because each seller may ship to a certain list of countries, and they also exclude some of the countries. And if we scroll down here we can see the preview button that will show us what this listing will look like when it's finally published. But currently we don't have any images set to this listing. And now let's come back to the variations that we talked about earlier. So before adding any images, now you can add just one image for all glasses, but we have variations, as you can see right here. And to create variations, click on this button and you'll be taken to a variation page. Now first you just take a look at the attributes to see if there is one available that we want. If we can't find the one that we need, we can create our own attribute, and the attribute that we want is the model. And create a model, and no, excuse me, that's not actually what we wanted. We want to create on this option. Let's create our own attribute. Let's type model, and here we can type as many models as we want. So I'll pause the video while I'm making this. Now you can copy the list, the same list that I created for yourself. And by the way, if you want to see which phones, which models are the most in the market, you can take a look at the eBay page. If you type Google Pixel, here you can see the drop down, and we'll click on cell phones, and here you can see next to the model number the number of phones which are in the market. Now as you can see, the lowest one is the first generation of Pixel, and these has the highest number. Okay, so let's switch back to AliExpress, or excuse me, eBay, and let's finish adding them. Alright, so I think that's enough for us for now, so let's continue. Now you'll be taken to this page. Here you can specify the price for each model, for each variation. So I'll select all of them and enter price. So the price for every variation is 7.99, and also the image and the quantity. So the quantity, let's say we want to choose the quantity of 2, and if you select this option here, you'll be able to choose the image for each device. But if you take a look at the AliExpress page, we don't see different images based on the selected model. So we can choose whatever image that we want, as long as it's a pixel image, protective glass image. So to do that, we can also look for the better images if we like for protective glass of Google Pixel series. So let's look for Google Pixel tempered glass and look for the images. Now I'll choose this one, and I'll choose some more if I find. So let's copy this image to the desktop for now. Let's also copy this image. And also, if you look for this title, you'll also get these images related to your search. As you can see, this lets people know that they get 2 pieces of tempered glasses if they buy one. So that's also a good thing. And lastly, let's also copy this image. And if you notice, here is this is probably the seller, so we want to remove the seller, the name of the seller, from this image. So let's save this image for now. Now some images, as you can see, if you try to save them, they don't save as a JPEG or PNG. That's why I installed this extension that will help you to download images in whichever format you like. And let's click on save image as you want, and let's choose JPEG. Choose the desktop and save it. Now, I'm sorry guys, I make this video a little longer, so I just really need to remove the name of the seller from this image. So I'll open Photoshop to do that. So let's launch Photoshop. Alright, so let's open this image. Now click J and remove this unnecessary text. Just try one more time and it's gone. So let's save the image again and let's quit the Photoshop. Okay, so we have 4 images of Google Pixel tempered glass. Now I'll switch back to eBay selling section. So we want to use the same images for every variation. So let's click on them. I'll hold down the control key to select all of them and upload them. You can also drag and drop to change the order. If you double click, it will be selected as a default image. Okay, so we're done with the images. Save and close. Now let's talk about the most important part, which is shipping, because shipping is a complex question because every country has their own laws of shipping, shipping rates, shipping costs, and you have to be regularly checking every country's based on the seller, and that's just something that each seller provides. Okay, so we don't want to accept any returns. These orders are not for returns, so don't check that option. And now, as I've told earlier, we have domestic shipping and international shipping. Domestic shipping is considered United States and some of the Western Europe countries. Okay, so don't charge for shipping because buyers don't like when shipping is paid. But my advice is to exclude some of the countries that you don't want to ship to, because when a new order comes along and you have to pay eBay for each sale, because even if a potential buyer is from a country that the seller don't ship to, you have to pay eBay for letting that order be placed. So right off the bat, you want to exclude the U.S. protectorates, or whatever, and also Canada and these countries as well. And I have a full list of countries that most sellers don't ship to, so I'll also put that in the description of this video, so make sure you check that list as well. And also let's exclude this one as well. Now these countries also the ones that sellers don't like, and again I'll put the link in the description so you can check the list. But there are some countries that sellers charge for shipping. Now I've already created a table which is called my international standard shipping rates. You can also take a look at this shipping rates. As you can see, here are some countries that I charge 9.4 USD for shipping, so that's a good thing as well. You can copy as I did and also save. Alright, so we are almost ready. Now we can click. Now just one more time we can take a look at the preview to see how this order will look like. Okay, so here the buyer will be able to choose which model they want. So let's close it. Okay, so once you are ready, you click on list item. You can also edit or change once you upload this list. Now it's saying that some of the things are missing. Let's take a look at the item specifics. Now here it's saying that I haven't specified the type. Let's specify the type. Flatted scale skin. I think this one looks correct. So let's try one more time. Okay, so now it's saying that the image that I specified is too low resolution. So I also want to change that. I think that's this one. But I want that image in a larger size because I want to let the buyers see that they get 2 pieces of tempered glass when they order one. Now by the way, if you can't find one, you can edit one of this image to say that they get 2 pieces when they order one. So I'll open Photoshop to do that. So I'll put something like buy one, get 2. Also make it bold and change the color. I'll create just one more layer. Okay, so let's save this image. I'll select all the layers and click Control S, confirm, and let's quit the Photoshop. Okay, so let's add that image now. Now I believe you could have done way better than I did, but anyway, I'll use this image as a default image. So let's try to save it. Okay, so we have successfully created this listing. So thank you for watching, guys. If this was helpful to you, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ask any questions if you have below. So I'll definitely continue from here. So stay subscribed and ask any questions if you have. So thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you again.